Former South Carolina Governor and Congressman Mark Sanford admits a primary challenge to President Trump would be a, quote, David versus Goliath moment. But he's thinking about it. Governor Sanford joins us exclusively here in Washington. And, Governor, welcome back to Fox News Sunday.
My pleasure.
All right. You announced in July that you are considering running for president in the Republican primaries against Donald Trump. You've visited early voting states like New Hampshire and Iowa. Have you made a decision? Are you going to enter the race against Donald Trump?
I have, and I plan to announce that back home this week. We had a hurricane come visit us on the coast of South Carolina, so that sort of disrupted plans on that front. But I'm here to tell you now that I am going to get in.
You're going to run for president against Donald Trump in the Republican race?
I am.
Why?
Because I think we need to have a conversation on what it means to be a Republican. I think that as a Republican Party, we have lost our way. And I'd say so on a couple of different fronts. I'd say first, and sort of the epicenter of where I'm coming from, is that we have lost our way on debt and deficits and spending. You know, one of the hallmarks of the Republican Party and the conservative movement has always been, how much do we spend? I mean, it was Milton Friedman's notion of the ultimate measure of government is how much it spends. I think as a party, we've lost our way. The president has called himself the king of debt, has a familiarity and comfort level with debt that I think is ultimately leading us in the wrong direction. We can get into those numbers, but the numbers are astounding. Just take, for instance, as a data point, this last debt deal that adds $2 trillion of additional debt to our country over the next 10 years, adds $1/3 of $1 trillion of new spending, and really there wasn't conversation on that. So I'd say the epicenter of where I'm coming from is we have got to have a national conversation and a Republican conversation on where are we going on debt and deficits.
But I guess here's the question when I say why.
Sure.
You've got
I'll come in with some others.
Okay.